Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another fun-filled night here on Spirit Connections. I'm so excited tonight. I'm so excited. I think it's because we've had, how many weeks off have we had, Steph? 2 weeks off?
I think at least 2 weeks.
We had the blizzard, and yeah, I just feel like there was a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of snow.
A lot of sickness. So I'm really revved up tonight for the show.
I can't tell. Do you think you can?
No, I know. And I haven't had any coffee either. I haven't had any coffee.
Nicole's like leaning this way.
I know.
She's drinking that
I think it was a Swedish fish. We had Swedish fish in the car.
For dinner.
That was
that was good.
But I want to welcome you guys back here at WCTV to Spirit Connections every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And tonight, Stephanie and I have one of our friends, Miss Necole Stephens. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I know, I'm like leaning my
I know, I feel like I'm
going to stay over here.
But for all you guys at home, that don't know who Necole is a Spirit Medium Reiki Master. And I know that I've worked with Necole personally. Yeah. We do a lot of gallery readings. Actually, we have one coming up this Saturday.
Yes, Saturday night.
Pembroke. It's at 55 Colbert Park Drive in Pembroke. I know this ticket's still available. We're doing a gallery reading from 4 to 6, again, this Saturday in Pembroke. If you want to purchase tickets, feel free to go to my website, which is www.tiffanyrice.com, and you can purchase your tickets. It's as easy as that. So yes.
Good. And we're limiting it to 25.
We are, yes. There's only going to be 25 people. So I know with both of us, we usually do larger crowds and we do the gallery readings. So it's your chance to actually come in and see my office space. And
she's very proud of that.
I am, because I love it when people come to visit me. So, so definitely to purchase your tickets, go to www.tiffanyrice.com to purchase your tickets. So, yay.
Good, yay.
So, let's see, I think it was last June that you were here.
Probably.
It was right around summertime. This is actually Nicole's third appearance here on Spirit Connections. And
I like coming.
Well, it's fun. We love having you. And it's funny because we always get people that want to hear back from you. And
thank you.
You're welcome.
That's so sweet.
I'm really excited because we actually have a phone line this time. I know before we didn't. We have the chat room, so definitely, guys, since we only have one line coming in and out of the studio, get into the chat room and feel free to ask questions for Necole or Stephanie or myself. We'd love to hear from you. But let me start off. How you doing?
All right. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's new with you?
Been working, doing readings. I'm doing mentoring a lot now, so working with other mediums one-on-one. I feel like I'm ignoring you over there.
Oh, no, it's really okay.
Are you sure?
Yes,
okay.
yes, I swear.
So I'm not being
Well,
rude.
you can always just lean back, set back.
So I'm doing a lot of mentoring now, which I really enjoy doing, and it's one-on-one, and I love it. And it's teaching other mediums to do what we do.
And that's a new facet for you because I know originally you were doing the, like I said, the private readings, the gallery readings.
I'm still doing those.
Okay.
I'm a multitasker.
So this is a whole new branch for you.
Yeah.
And now you just do with other fellow mediums? Is it almost like would you say it's a mediumship developmental class or?
But yes, but it's one-on-one. So it's geared towards what I really want to hone in on their abilities because everybody's are different. So if they're clairaudient, we're going to work more with that. If they're clairescent, we're going to work more with that. So it depends on where their stronger points are. It's just more individualized than a group. So it's a little bit different. And then we meet once a week via phone or Skype or in person, and we do that for 12 weeks. Do you see that?
Well, I know. Well, no, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see anything.
Oh, okay, great. So we meet for 12 weeks, and it's a really great experience. I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now if someone wanted to have you as their mentor, how would they contact you?
Through my email at Necole Stephens, NecoleStephens @comcast.net.
I think I actually spelled your name with a D one time. I mistyped. Necole Stephens.
Necole Stephens.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's an interesting take on that.
Yeah,
No,
that's usually
that's new.
Exactly.
So what have you been up to?
A lot, a lot. We have some renovations coming up for Spirit Connections, so I'm really excited. You guys, when you tune in every Tuesday, you can definitely, we're working on it. It's a work in progress, as always. So I'm really excited to bring you guys more as far as Spirit Connections is concerned. With my office space in Pembroke, I've been doing a lot of galleries and private readings. I'm still accepting private readings, guys. So definitely, if you're interested, contact me, tiffanyrice.com.
And she's wonderful.
Great.
She's a good reader.
I try.
She's good.
And yeah, Steph actually helped me get involved into, because my whole philosophy is the mind, body, spirit. So I started to promote the It Works. I can say that, right?
Yeah.
The It Works. And for you guys that
Just
don't
no
know who or what It Works is, I know we've had the wraps on, and Steph and I are actually going to be doing, in one of the shows coming up, we're going to be talking all about It Works, which is all organic, cruelty-free. I always like to say the cruelty-free for my vegan friends out there. Product line for, it's a supplemental product line, and there's also body wraps that are body contouring wraps.
And you're going to
So-
wrap me?
Well, if you want to, I can go grab my wraps and we
Oh,
can
no,
wrap
I
it-
didn't
Oh, okay.
I'm not prepared. I need my running
We
shorts.
can make this a wrapping show. It's okay.
Oh, no.
So that's something new. That's something new for me. That's my website for that is, so 2 websites, guys. That one is www.trice.itworks.com. So you
That's
can
a
net.
long.
.net. Well, I always try .net, and I can never bring it up the net form.
trice.myitworks.com.
Okay.
Or how about this? You just put a link on your Tiffany Rice
That's a
page.
good
I
idea.
could.
Just link it.
And that way, people can just click from there.
It would
And
just
then
be
they can be
easier.
wrapped. Or Tiffany just gave me greens I have to drink.
Yes. It's so good,
right.
especially, and that's one of the things I'm always saying in the field that we're all in. It's so good to, have something that is as healthy and something that alkalizes your body and detoxifies you and cleanses you. And I know, and I'll speak for all 3 of us because I'm good friends with you girls, and I know our eating habits are horrific.
They're
And
delicious, don't
They're absolutely delicious. I have no problem eating cheesecake.
Swedish fish, cheesecake,
Let me just tell you,
Burger King.
my Melissa
Yeah.
brought me cheesecake. That's all I have
See?
to say. And she brought me a variety. And I enjoyed every bite of it.
It's so good. It's so
And then I
good.
go to Philadelphia now. It's become actually kind of like, funny about me and my cheesecake. So I go to Philadelphia and I am, greeted with pumpkin cheesecake.
Well, that's
and
yummy.
everywhere I go, I get cheesecake and I love it. I can't eat enough of it.
Yeah,
I live off of it.
I love
if
it.
I can.
That's good. That's
But
good.
I mean,
it has milk, right?
Probably because it's cheesecake.
That's
so.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
but with us,
Cream somewhere in
it's
there.
crazy because we are, again, constantly using our mind and concentration and focus and focus and focus all the time. So it is good that we use the supplements and give ourselves the nutrients that we so well deserve. So
It's funny because if anyone saw me during the day, like for my routine, so I go for a run, go to the, I'm going to the gym, work out, go for a run, come home, have a protein drink, and then, it's time to work, I'll do a reading or whatever. And within a little while, then I'm eating cookies, and, then as the day goes on, it's like Swedish fish and Starburst.
well, it's for the
and-
kids. It's for the kids.
No, it's not. It's
She's like,
mine.
no, really.
I hide it.
I don't share.
No, it's mine. My son is going to Florida Thursday, so I'm making him a backpack full of snacks for the plane, and I hid everything in the room, in my bedroom, and I broke into the Twix. I couldn't help myself. There's a
Right.
bag of Twix, and I was like, and my husband walks in, he goes, "What are you doing in here? You like doing anything?" And I'm like, "Nope."
No,
I'm
just
like,
looking.
"Nope," as I'm chewing the Twix. Just relaxing.
Nothing's going on here. Nothing to see.
Yeah, nothing. Stay away from the Twix.
See? See, I can't say anything because I have a candy bar in my pocket.
You do, really?
No, actually not in my pocket. I just thought, how can I fit a
Excuse
candy?
me. Like, what's going on?
It's in my pocketbook.
I do have Swedish fish in my pocketbook.
I think
So-
I'm the only one that has no junk food.
You probably have a cheeseburger in the backseat of your car.
No, I
Oh.
don't. I don't. I usually do because I always
Really?
go out to eat and I forget food.
See,
I
know
don't
you
eat that
girls.
kind of stuff. I don't eat like greasy food. It's junk food, complete just sugar. Like that green stuff, I'm going to detox from sugar.
It's good. You need it.
All right,
You
but I'm
need
still
it.
going to end up detoxing from sugar. I'm going to be really cranky. I'm going to call you.
It's okay.
I don't
love
like this
greasy
food.
food.
Oh, I don't really like
Every once in a
greasy
while,
food.
I crave greasy, like salt, chocolate,
All that stuff.
you know,
I have
bacon.
I have a bag of Lindt chocolates in my
Did you bring it
my
with you?
bedroom. I almost brought them, but I was like, no, I'm not really in the mood for them. But
See-
they're just sitting on my nightstand.
So you have them in your bedroom too?
Yeah.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
They're grounding.
Think
Chocolate
so?
is really grounding. Whenever I teach a meditation class, I have chocolate at the end
I
of the
don't know
class.
how they ended
So
up in my
good.
room, but I was just like, I think I want to bring these
Yeah.
to bed. And I obviously didn't eat them because I fell asleep, but they're still there. So maybe I'll break into them tonight.
Well, I have a candy bar, a peanut butter and chocolate candy bar in my
Does not
pocketbook
surprise me.
that we can split after the show.
I have the best smoothie recipe that's chocolate and peanut butter.
I like it. I want it.
Okay.
Okay.
I will email it.
So getting back on
Oh,
track.
sorry.
I know it's okay because
I'm hungry now.
Once we start talking about food, and of course for us it's dinner time.
I like
so
to call Tiffany the raccoon because everywhere we go, are you going to finish that? Do you want that? Can I have a bite of that?
Can I have a bite of that?
Yeah. Can I try
you
that?
still have half a fry. Is that up for grabs
We
or?
went out to eat one night after the show, actually to a local place called Piper's in Wareham.
So good. You
And
have
the
to
food
try the
was
lobster
excellent.
bisque.
And I had a
So it's
cheeseburger
so
and
good.
fries. And I think I ate as much as I possibly could. Like, it was to the point where I was exploding, like I couldn't even have any more, but I had fries left on my plate. And I just see little fingers coming
Yeah.
over to my plate and grabbing my fries, not even asking. So I just slid my plate over, like, there you go, raccoon, have
Yeah.
some. And she finished them.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. I'm like, okay, I'm just so
Wow.
used to it. People look at us like, how do you go out in public together? I'm just so used to her. It's
I don't have that filter of, oh, what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. It's like, we share it all.
yeah. So it's,
I was just
it's
going to say
interesting.
something else, and then I realized we never know who's watching us, so I will definitely not say that and keep it to
Thank you for
myself.
behaving.
And so it's so hard because I always have that wise remark right after. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Okay, so we're getting back on track. Again, if you guys have any questions for Necole, Stephanie, or myself, definitely get into that chat room, or you can call us at 781-281-8433.
We have a call.
Caller number one. Okay.
It's for her.
Mom, I'm on the, no, sorry. So now you started with the mentoring.
Yep.
And I think that's great.
I love it.
It's, how long have you been doing that now?
A
Hello.
while. There's no time frame in my world.
We are at the end of the show.
Do you ever feel like that? Like that there's just no, like I can't even use time as a reference anymore. Like I'm being serious. I didn't mean that about the mentoring, but like I feel like I just,
Well, there's always, and I always say, hi, little fairy.
see, I told you, now you see it. I don't know if it was just me when I was doing it earlier.
But
I'm just swatting the imaginary fly.
I definitely
I
feel like
get it
there's like, it's like this tip time, you know, that's what I call it. So as far as timing goes, and it's even, for whatever reason, and it goes beyond just being late for things, but people will say, oh, you don't have to be here for 5. Okay, and I just show up at 5:30. But it's not because I'm habitually like a late person. It's just time is not.
I always say I'm on spirit time. Like I really am.
That's what we all say.
I really.
It originally started with Irish time when I was little, because the Irish are notorious for being late for everything.
Maybe,
Yep.
maybe I'm Irish.
I
don't know it.
I was actually a competitive Irish step dancer when I was little, and the competitions are called a fesh. It's
Do
Gaelic.
you mean like that?
Yes.
Oh wow.
River dance.
She's going to be
So-
doing that next week.
I knew showing up,
Hello?
it meant, no. It meant that it was running hours behind, so it was called Irish time. I had to now take this
Sorry.
phone call. Sorry.
I'll go back to you.
Okay, that's great. That's good.
Nice.
Nice earrings.
Thank you. My son keeps stealing them. Well, actually, not this
Hello?
pair. My other ones. Isn't that nice?
I like it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's okay.
Hi, Maureen. How are
That's
you?
okay.
Yeah, but I really feel like there's like no time for me anymore. I feel like I just like things run on, and if you ask me what I did 3 weeks ago, I'm like, wait, what? You know, or just I don't
We're
know.
actually not doing meetings.
I'm
at the
good
end of
with
the show,
dates,
if you wanna try
so
to
sometimes, like, if-
7:40.
Like I'll remember the dates. Like we were having a conversation in the car, and we were talking about one of our good friends, Susie Falco, which she's a tremendous cook. And she said, oh, was Susie on your show? And I said, oh, yes, I believe it was July 17th that she was on.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did I know that?
I actually have a very good memory, but as far as time frame,
Just nothing.
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 You got nothing.
So now I'm really excited to be working with you again on Saturday. And after Saturday, when's your next, what do you have going on after that? After we just talked about time frame and how lack of.
Please feel free to check my website.
Yeah, definitely you can go to www. Did I say like 4 W's in that?
Probably.
NecoleStephens.com.
Should be up on your screen at home or on the website. I'm going to cut in with you guys.
Okay.
Sure.
Do
Oh,
we
sorry.
want to address the reading situation? Because the past 2 phone calls have asked for readings.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. We're accepting questions for Nicole and Stephanie and myself right now, but at the second half of our show, we're going to be doing some readings at the end of the show. So after 7:30. After 7:30.
We'll be late.
Yeah, it'll probably be a little bit after.
Yeah, I was telling everybody 7:40ish. So
Yeah, 7:40ish is a good time.
Be very patient. We have one line in, one line out. That's it. So if you're getting a busy signal, just keep calling, keep trying. We're going to try to make them as quick as possible so we get to as many people.
Right. And feel free to use the chat room and get in there if you have questions. If you're very eager to have Nicole or Steph or myself answer that question, definitely get into that chat room. Again, well, if you're watching it,
Right.
you would know where you are. I was just going to give out the link.
Nicole also does private as well, correct? And
Yes.
do house parties and things like that. So you guys can always get in touch with her if you don't get read tonight, or this won't be the last time we're doing readings on the show. So
Right.
now that we have a fancy phone line, we can do
I
whatever we
know.
want.
I'm very excited. Thanks to
know.
Cody Ray.
No, Cody, we
Yeah.
miss Cody. So everybody out there that's listening, please send prayers, love, healing
Prayers,
to
lots
him.
of prayers.
Plenty of shout outs. We're actually, we're having the fundraiser for him coming up on March 9th. So
In Attleboro.
if you guys are interested in donating to his cause and hearing about his story, definitely get in touch with either one of us after the show through email or Facebook, and we can give you the details.
It's a great cause, and
A great kid.
Exactly. So we can't wait to get him back to help us out here on Spirit Connections because he's awesome. You haven't had a chance to meet him,
No,
have you? No, I know we talked about him, but he's one of our favorites here. So.
Yeah, for everybody at home that doesn't know, Cody is actually right now in the hospital awaiting a bone marrow transplant. He's fighting leukemia, and he's gonna fight it. So we're all pulling through for him. So if you guys could do that as well from home, any way you can, through prayer, through donation, let us know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, I know you've been busy. You look at your website, and it's been very, very busy. You do a lot of stuff out of state now.
Yeah. I love it.
Do you really like the traveling and the hustle and the bustle,
I
or is
mean,
it?
I like room service. I'm not gonna lie, I like room service. It all goes back to food. I love meeting new people, and I love working with all different angels.
Right.
And so it's hard to leave home sometimes. Sometimes it's a little break from home, but I do like it.
Well, it must be hard because you are a full-time mom, mom of 3, and, you have a beautiful house that you have to upkeep, and
That
now you're
hasn't
doing
been very much so lately.
Now you're doing,
It's lacking.
you're just adding on to the mentoring and the readings, and it must be very hard to make sure and I don't want to use prioritize because that's the wrong word for it, but to make sure that you're giving yourself equal parts to each person.
Yeah, it is definitely hard.
Or each-
It's difficult to try to balance it sometimes, especially right now where Zachary's angelversary is coming up, so it's definitely a more challenging time where I kind of sometimes just want to hide and, but once I get out there and I start reading, it definitely fills my soul and helps with all of my own grief too.
Well, I think that's the one thing about you is that you can touch, especially for bereaved parents. You have that that unfortunate part of bonding. And I think it might help people, so they can gain that bond with you, because a lot of times people don't understand what it's like losing a child.
Right. No, it's
You
true,
know,
because
and-
it's very, very different. My father has passed, and my younger brother, my only sibling, has passed, and the passing of a child is just different. It's and not that, I'm not discounting anyone's
Right, you don't
loved
wanna-
ones ever. But they're, your child, you don't ever expect your child to pass before you. And along with your child goes a lot of hopes and dreams that you had for them, that you had for yourself, your family. And then you also deal with your other children and what they're going through, so you hurt for them. And then there's the whole dynamics of your, other, significant other. So there's so much to it. And yes, I walk that path and journey, and I don't know why. I know someday we'll figure it all out. But working with bereaved parents, along with, I love all of my readings, anyone that I work with, but working with bereaved parents, I definitely can connect with that whole aspect of it. And, it's challenging, but my goal is always to let them know that there's more, that this isn't the end. Their children are okay. I've never had anyone come through saying, I hate this place, it sucks, I want to go back.
Right.
Never. So, that's really important, because as parents, and I know you don't know yet, but one day you will.
I'm not a parent.
But one day you
just
will.
fur babies.
One day you'll understand, but, all you ever want for your child is to be okay. And so I think that brings comfort, at least a tiny bit, even if it's for 5 minutes, to a parent to know that their child is okay, and
I know, there's so
they're
many of them.
everywhere, but that their child is okay, and that they will connect again, they will meet, and that this is just a temporary separation.
And I always say that too, what happens here stays here. So whether it's in a form of discomfort, even because I've had people sit in front of me and say, we got into a fight and then this person passed, and what happens here stays here. It's like Vegas, okay? All the blah, ugly stuff, disease, anger, blah, all that
the words that we
dissipates,
said, all of that. One of the last conversations I had with my brother was a really big fight. It was horrible. And I have to say, I have a better relationship with him now than I did before. I actually connect with him better than I do with Zachary. It doesn't work the same way with my own child, but with my brother, sometimes I have to say, like, goodbye, I can't do this right now,
Oh, because they have sorry, I just realized I cut you off, but I was just going to say there's just when you're dealing with spirit, they have this whole new look on life and what's important and what's not. And it's true, don't sweat the small stuff, because it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
I felt, guilt after my brother passed for the things that we had said. We said horrible things to each other, and then he started coming to me, and I don't know, I didn't feel guilty anymore after a while, because I knew he was okay. And with Zachary, I had a different kind of guilt. I kind of felt like, why didn't I know this? I should have known, but some things were not meant to know. So that was like a little bit different of what I went through with that, but they don't carry that stuff with them. They leave it all here, and it's us that we're left with the challenges of what we're going to do with all of these emotions and stuff. It's us that if we're feeling guilt or we're feeling whatever it is, like we had the bad words or whatever, we saw them in pain. What are we going to do with that? How are we going to work through that?
Right.
So that's part of our journey. Doesn't mean I like it, but it's part of our journey.
Well, I mean, especially someone, again, being a bereaved parent, I'm sure when you meet with parents, they must think, Necole is so strong and she's so courageous, and how does she do this? How does she, and they put you on a pedestal that you don't ask to be put on. And I'm sure it must be as difficult for you as it is for them.
Let me tell you, so Saturday, my boys and my husband went snowmobiling, and Saturday, I stayed home. Well, I stayed home all weekend by myself, and it was really bothering me that Zachary's room was dusty. I could see it getting dusty, and I typically clean, you know, like regular moms do, but I've been working and just busy, and I haven't really got around to it. So I had to clean his room. And it was making me crazy. Like I had to do that. I don't want his room ever to be stale, so to speak. So I stripped the sheets and I washed the curtains, and I cried the whole time. And you know, a couple of times I fell to my knees. I'm human. I'm mom first before anything, before medium, anything. I'm always mom first. And it was a very, very emotional day. And how quickly you can go from one place to another. And I probably have said this, you know, even on here before, but a lot of people confuse grief and spirituality. They're totally two different things. It's kind of like you can't take Catholicism and grief and put those two together.
Right.
One helps the other, but it doesn't make, you know, it doesn't change. Pain is pain. That's it. You know, it hurts your heart. Your heart's broken, it's broken. So, you know, I spent Saturday not in a great place, and I actually ended up having readings later, which I wasn't intending on doing. And you know, I had a reading at night that it just really filled my soul, and it kind of brought me back, you know, to this place of like I could breathe again.
This present day.
You know, it really did. It brought me back to the moment, because for a few hours it was so hard. And I actually went a step further that it'll be 3 years in March. And I was really upset, and I've kept it in and haven't really said anything about it for a very long time, but that he doesn't have a pillow on his bed. It was bothering me. It was like really, really bothering me. And I finally said, he needs a pillow. I need to get him a pillow. And he loved his Tempur-Pedic pillow. That morning that I found him, they took the pillow, and I never got it back. So I had to get him a pillow, and I called and ordered him a Tempur-Pedic pillow because I just had to, and it was right for me. And you know, some people may think I'm crazy, but I needed that pillow on there. And so I did it, you know. We do whatever we have to do to get through our times. But no, I fall to my knees and I cry, and sometimes I will isolate myself a little bit and, you know, kind of just, you know, remove myself.
Right.
And I get irritable and cranky sometimes,
Of course
not
you do.
intentionally. And, you know, Christmas is definitely hard, and you put on a smile for your other children, and you know, I don't want them to miss out on
Well,
things.
and that's another thing, is that it's, as you feel like your world must be crashing down in on you, you have two other children that, you know, want their mom.
Right.
They want their mom. So it must be so difficult.
You know, you see the pain that they go through, and how no matter how much you try to make it normal, it's still not. It'll never be the same before everything happened. And Christmas, you know, I took out the box, and, you know, I really tried really hard and decorated and stuff, but it's still, I was watching my youngest son, Nicholas, and just seeing that I felt so bad for him. My heart broke for him, because I felt like he is so slighted from that joy that the other boys had when they were his age, because it's just different. You can't put it in there.
Right.
You know, as much as you try, it's still something that's missing. And my heart broke for him, and I really tried hard. And of course, I get the box, because I have one box that's Zachary's that I put away. And I bought all new decorations and did all different things. And I go to get the box, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I can handle this. I get the wrong box. It's all of Zachary's stuff. So as I'm going to pull things out, it's like Zachary's first grade, you know, pictures, and I'm like, okay. So we had to put that box, wrong box, you know.
Right, right. So again, we have Necole Stephens, Spirit Medium Reiki Master, here at the studio tonight. We are going to be accepting calls for readings at the last half of the show, probably around 7:40ish. But if you feel like you want to give Necole or ask a question to any one of us, feel free to give us a call at 781-281-8433, or you can ask in the chat room. And Steph, do we have any questions in the chat room?
I will let you know in a couple minutes.
Okay.
A lot of people are asking if you can connect through chat. I let them know that it has to be live through the phone. So we should be having a few callers pretty soon.
Excellent. Yeah, definitely. Again, the number is 781-281-8433. It actually spells Tiff. Thanks, Cody. How did he know? That
Tiff would want it to spell Tiff?
or raccoon or chocolate, but he went with Tiff. 2 Fs.
Okay, so I do have Oh, hold on one second. Somebody did ask, does it cost them anything to call? As far as I know, it does not.
Nope.
Well, I would definitely say whatever their plan charges, if they use a cell phone or anything.
If they use a cell phone, I don't know.
Yeah, like that would be whatever their carrier.
Yeah,
yeah.
if the carrier charges anything, but it's not one of those phone calls that we charge you to call us.
Right.
So, so somebody asked a question. I'll just give you the little story that she wrote. She said, last night my daughter was playing with my hair. I have no idea what happened, but had an overwhelming feeling that I was not me. Is it possible that spirit takes over? I began crying hysterically, and I upset her very badly. She always did my mother's hair. I'm assuming that her mother has passed.
Right.
So she's just wondering, is it possible to have spirit take over?
I have done things that I know that there is a particular child, she's a teenage girl that I connect with often, and I very unconsciously went and purchased something. And I then noticed what I purchased, and I was like, why did I just get this? And I had just been like recently thinking of her mom, and I had to talk to her, we're friends. And so I had tried her, she wasn't there. And then looking back, I was like, I know I got this. It was Kate. Kate did this. Like Kate, helped me do this. But I've never felt it that they actually took over and I did things that I wasn't aware of or anything. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though I did that very unconsciously, like I knew I was going into a store, I just chose a different
Right, like you almost felt like she was connecting with you on a different level, not an actual reading.
And the only time that I really felt very was with you. Remember we did that reading that I felt.
Yes.
I felt my eyes were her eyes.
Yes.
And I believe her name was Taylor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
Because I remember walking in the grass, and that was definitely a different experience for me. That I felt. Well, sometimes I get that. Do you ever get that in reading?
It was through her eyes.
Yes,
that you
like
were getting.
I felt that she went right through me, and now my eyes were her eyes, and I was seeing the things that she saw. Mm-hmm. But not as a reading would be done, if that makes any sense. Am I making sense?
Right. Well, because I understand what you're saying. It's like all of a sudden you became her.
Yes.
Like even the emotion and feeling, not just seeing, because when you're reading.
They're able to let us see things and let us feel things. It's a very strange feeling, but it's hard to explain to people at home.
I know.
But
it's true.
It's true. And a lot of times when I pick up and start reading, the way I describe it is, okay guys, everybody out there, what did you wear yesterday? Think about it. Okay? So you thought about it, and you don't have to tell me because I can't hear you anyway. But when you thought about it, I'm sure you had a picture in your mind, right? Well, that's how it comes to me, is that they show me images and glimpses. So in most cases, unlike Necole was just saying, they'll show you pictures. Some of us will receive messages through pictures. And so we try to get out as much we observe and try to get out as much information as we possibly can through that way. Mm-hmm. So, but like Steph said too, they do have the capacity of being able to kind
make
of
us feel
show
things.
you. Yeah.
It can be emotional, absolutely.
Oh, yes. I definitely feel emotion.
I'm not cutting you guys off, but I have one more question, and then it's almost 7:40, so I have a feeling the
Oh,
phone's
wow,
gonna
the
be
show
ringing.
flew by.
I know.
We started late, though.
Someone in the chat room asked if you could give her the name of her twin flame. I told her it's probably not possible over the chat, and I'm not sure if we're able to do something like that. So, but I try anyways.
Wait, I actually just had this on my page on Facebook about twin flames. And do you believe, like I believe in a twin, I don't want to, you know what, I probably should open that doorway right now.
No, I don't have time for the doorway.
I know, we don't have time.
Never mind, I'm not going to open it.
We'll start it, and then all of a sudden people are like, I want the reading!
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Never mind, scratch that, rewind.
Well, the answer is no then.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. But I do want to say I keep hearing Charlie, but I don't know if it's someone coming through. I don't know what it is.
We have a lot of phone calls coming. I can feel it.
We do.
So 3 minutes is 7:40. People
That's
are probably
funny.
sitting at home like ready to hit the redial button. So, well, we know, and we radio shows.
Yeah.
The radio show that we normally do, we do readings on, they have like 6 lines and then what they call like the bat phone line. It's like a private number. And usually everything's lit up and they're constantly like putting people on hold, and poor us, we only have 1 line.
But we're getting there. Like I said, there's going to be changes to Spirit Connections and all positive changes. And so right now we have 1 line, but that's just the beginning, guys, because like Steph said, we are going to be doing more readings on the show, and we're going to have more regulars on the show too, which I'm really excited to.
Right, so like I said, if you guys call in, it gets busy, just keep trying, keep watching for when we hang up. Just try your best, because we only have 1 line, but we are going to try to get to a lot of people. So.
And if there are questions that we didn't get to tonight, definitely you can find us on Facebook. You can find me, Spirit Medium Tiffany, on Facebook. Necole?
Necole Stephens. I think it says Spirit Medium Reiki Master. That's my therapy.
And Steph?
Me? Oh.
Stephanie Burke on Facebook.
Yes. Facebook /SBurke910.
Secret caller.
Hello? Hello?
Call from Nikki to accept.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You're on with Necole.
And I am Nicole.
Yep, what is your question?
I was just a basic question just to see, I don't know if anything is available that you're hearing for me.
Do you have the Charlie connection?
No, just my cat's Charlie. She's laying on the lap.
Okay, no, but that could definitely be it. I just was getting a Charlie prior to calling, and I wasn't sure where it went. And if you have a cat, Charlie,
My daughter's cat.
I'm taking it. But that's what I was just getting. I just kept getting Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
Yep, that's my daughter's cat.
And do you also have a February connection? Is your daughter's birthday or your birthday in February?
Nope.
Is it the 2nd of a month?
Oh, she's the 2nd of the month.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why.
Should I put the phone on speaker?
No, it's
Well, you
fine.
you can write things down.
Yeah, just if you just take notes.
Okay. Phone on speaker so you could listen. One.
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say?
She's talking to someone.
Oh, okay.
Yep, she's the 2nd of the month.
And is there a Catherine as well?
Not Catherine, no.
Is it Kathy or Katie?
It is the K, but not the Kathy.
Oh, I think.
Okay.
Is it on still?
I have to.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, she's typing and I'm like, shh, I keep telling her to. Okay, this is a little crazy here.
I know. We
I'm
keep
trying to
on getting
listen to like different.
I turned my computer down so I could see their.
Oh, no, it's not you. No. It's Stephanie. She was typing right next to me, and then we were getting calls in, so it was beeping in between.
Nikki, is this the Nikki I know?
Yep.
Okay. It's hard because I'm like, I can't say anything.
So do you understand what's going on?
Yep, I know exactly
Okay,
what's
I'm
going on. I know
I
exactly.
don't want to say a lot.
Yeah, yeah, but Nicole's definitely on the right path because I know why she's getting Katie, because you know how, and I always say this too, sometimes when,
That's the Kaylee.
yep, when
Oh,
we hear,
okay, it's
when we hear
Kaylee.
spirit, it's almost like they're driving by going 100 miles an hour.
And,
So it's
and
like,
there's also typing and the phone's beeping, and so I have like
We have
all
people
of this.
calling from Canada.
this is so fun. But
So wait a minute. So Kaylee is the second with the cat, Charlie.
yes,
Is
they're
it-
all,
Kennedy's the second with the cat, Charlie.
Okay.
but they're all connected. And,
Okay.
And without, we know who's coming through for you. I know who's.
Know
I
that
know-
she's here. She's coming through. I'm just having connection issues here.
No, but you said it right. You
My
said.
phone's going in and out too.
See, you know why? Because the phone is beeping. So
Well, Mercury is going into retrograde.
Oh.
It's officially
Yes.
stopped. So that's a definite issue right now. So it's not you, it's not us, it's Mercury. Blame them.
Yes. Yes.
and this is her daughter who is crossed.
No.
It's not her daughter. It's connected to her daughter
Yes.
though, because I'm like getting with the daughter.
Yes, but you're without. I can't say anything.
Don't say anything.
I won't. But you're.
Don't feed the medium.
I know.
No,
that's what I
I'm
always say.
saying. No, don't say anything. The only, I want to hand you a ruby ring, and I don't know why. Do you understand that? Or it's
Ruby
pink. It's red or pink.
My sister is pink.
Nikki, you know who this is, right?
I think it's my mom.
Sorry.
And is there also an April connection with mom or your sister? Oh, you're the April? Okay.
Okay, we have a couple seconds left
Okay.
because we have a ton of phone calls.
Sorry. We need to find out a better
We need a bigger
process.
phone. Nikki, we're gonna have to let you go because we're running out of time.
I'm sorry.
No, but I will tell you that your mom is with you, and everything that you're, because you even said, you're like, well, she's coming through, and I'm like, you know who it is, but I couldn't say anything, but just know that mom is here.
Bye, Nikki. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can they hear the beeping too?
Probably.
I think it was like star 70.
Hi, you're on with Nicole. What's your question?
Hi, I'd like to know if there's anyone around me, that she feels anyone around me.
Do you have a Jonathan connection with you, a male? Oh gosh, now I'm
I have a
echoing.
cousin, Johnny.
Do you hear it? Now I'm echoing.
There was somebody with her.
Okay.
They're talking.
And he's here? Just to...
John,
Yes.
to be passed.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, the phone keeps beeping and...
We apologize.
Well, your cousin Johnny is coming through, just so you know this.
Oh, thank you.
He is around you.
Great.
And do you own a bakery, or does he own a bakery? Or is there something, a bakery connection or a baking connection?
I was just baking cookies.
Oh, okay. See, this is his way of showing you that I see what's going on.
Oh, cool.
I love that.
I always say that, even though they're not here physically,
Yeah,
but they're
they're
still
watching.
here, they still want to say hi.
See, he knew that I would like that connection.
So know that John is here with you all the time.
And watching you bake cookies.
I know, and it's funny why they come through or who comes through. We never have any control. But
And does he have a sister, Amy or Allison, an A? Or is there an A connection with him, like Amy, Allison? Or is it with you? I'm like,
I'm thinking see, his sister's name is Gail, and she said A, but Gail, does that sound right? Gail?
unless he called her Ale.
Could have been what you
Does
heard.
Gail like ale? No.
Yeah, well, I know.
Okay. We're going to have to let you go because we have another call coming in. We're so sorry.
Okay.
But just know that John's with you.
Thank you so much.
I'm talking into the phone as
Sorry,
if
I
like, they
know.
can actually hear me.
I look up.
Jenny.
For,
Why up?
I don't know.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello, you're on with Nicole.
Hi, it's Jenny calling. I was just wondering if there's any spirits around me.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, Jean.
It's Jenny.
Oh, Jenny, sorry.
I was going to say, where did
That's
you go?
okay.
I heard you. Apparently, I have to listen.
Stop looking up like that. Jenny, do you have a daughter in spirit?
No, I have a son.
You can just say yes or no, but is there another mom that you're close to that has a teenage girl in spirit?
No.
I shouldn't say ages anymore, but I felt like.
It could be the next caller.
I know. I'm getting a
Yeah, I'm
feeling.
trying to figure it out. I just feeling like I had strong connection there, so I thought I'd call in, but
I feel that there's a girl, like I'm getting a younger girl, not male, but it could be like for the next caller or.
no.
Oh, I'm definitely getting
I
a
just feel like I
girl.
have spirits in my house with me all the time, and I get signs of cards. I've spoken with Nicole about this.
Have you tried saging or anything to?
Have I tried what? Sorry?
Saging?
No, I don't know what that is.
You would get it at like a metaphysical store or something, and it just kind of cleanses the area of anything if you feel that there's energy around that you don't want.
Oh no, it's all good energy. I'm just trying to figure out who they are.
Well, apparently one of them's female.
Well, I'm feeling a female, so I'm feeling a teenage girl.
I've female in the house before. Maybe.
Okay, we have to actually get to the next caller, so we apologize, but thank you
Okay.
so much for calling in.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll listen to the next caller. Thank you.
You're
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, well, the next caller will have to call back. Anyone else that would like to call in? We only have about 5 minutes, so.
And I think,
They call back. Hello?
Hey,
Hi,
I'm on.
you are.
This is Bernie.
Hi,
hey,
Bernie.
Bernie.
Do you know Bernie?
Yes.
Oh.
We've
This
read.
is pretty cool. I'm
We
down
both
in
read Bernie.
Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida and you're tuning into Spirit
That's
Connections?
awesome.
I'm jealous.
So I
Yeah.
just turned off the volume.
Oh,
on my
good.
computer.
Yeah, it might help. So you can hear.
We only have a couple
I
minutes,
can hear you
Bernie.
now.
Good.
We only have a couple minutes, so do you have a question for Nicole?
Yeah, family stuff going on. I wonder if I get a message for the parents.
Are you, this is your mom who has crossed?
No, I got mom and dad. They're 86 and 81, so I'm trying to hope to help them.
Well, no, Bernie, I think you know who this is.
Yeah, I think I know who it is. You're on the right track.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting a female who has passed. It's not a teenage girl though, she's older. And are you changing jobs? Did you just change jobs? What's going on with your work?
Yeah, I just started a little home business.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Well, you said it too quick because she's congratulating you on the business, like whatever this job change is. She's congratulating
Yeah.
you. She keeps saying, like, congratulations, congratulations. Like, keep moving forward with it. You're in the right direction.
Okay.
So keep going. Is it in Florida?
Yeah.
Are you doing this in Florida?
Yeah, I'm there. Well, no, I'm kind of getting on hold until I get back up north.
Oh, you should do it in Florida. It's much warmer there. But that was just coming from me, not her.
Yeah.
And what is going on with the title or the insurance of the car as well?
Well, there's some estate stuff going on. This could be someone who's come through before, and she's pretty strong. I've been thinking about her a lot, and we're still resolving some issues with her estate.
Okay, well, make sure you take care of the title. Like, there's important, that
Okay.
it's really important. Take care of the title.
Okay, Bernie, we're running out of time and we have to end the show.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Have
watching
fun in
from
Florida.
Florida.
See you night.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Okay, all done? Okay.
It's hard with the beeping.
Yes.
And the
That's
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Sorry.
okay, focus, focus.
No, but it's funny because this is our first time doing readings live on the show.
Oh, thank you.
So
I told Tiff we should try it out ourselves before making you the guinea pig.
Thank you very much.
so we so all the phone calls we
on
greatly
in.
appreciate. And
Thank you for being patient with me.
So we're sorry. We're still working out the kinks.
The call
But
waiting.
thank you so much for everybody that did call in. And
Thank
This
you.
won't be the last time.
yeah, I thought it worked out awesome.
We still have this person's been calling the whole time.
Okay, why don't we take this last call?
Okay.
Why don't you take this call?
Hold on, let me put my cap on. Okay, let's go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question.
Okay.
It's about my husband.
Okay.
I want to find out. I know he tried to stop us saying about trying to talk to me.
You want to hear from your husband?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. We're connecting.
Is your husband Billy or William?
No, it's not.
That's our resident ghost.
Oh,
We have a ghost in our studio.
I'm sorry. We have a visitor in our studio that's in spirit, named William.
No.
Do you
No, we
No, it's not for you. It's
It's
a
for
spirit
Sid.
in our studios. We apologize. Hold on 1 minute.
Well, I can tell you, he showed me the number 3, so I don't know if there's 3 children or if he was one of 3, but he showed me the number 3. Usually when I get that, that means children for me. I don't know if that means that for you or not.
No.
Okay, alrighty then. Hold on to it. That's what I always say if it doesn't make sense, because we always tend to think on our forefront, so just hold on to that. And let me think.
Okay.
Yeah, I just keep on hearing there's 3, there should be 4. So if it just, again, just hold on to it because he's being persistent with me.
Mhm.
Is there a Frank that lives here too?
No.
That could be me though.
Oh, jeez.
And he's also showing me a silver necklace with it looks almost like a medallion on it.
Do what?
He's showing me a silver necklace and it almost looks like a medallion on it. Like a silver medallion. That's what it looks like to me.
No.
Okay, just hold on to it. Again, we always tend to think that we're going to hear certain things from our loved ones, and they usually tell us what we need to hear, not necessarily that we want to hear. So if it doesn't make sense right away, hold on to it because it could very well make sense half hour from now,
Oh yeah.
2 minutes from now. Yeah, he keeps on showing it to me. So again, it's round. It looks like a medallion. May not be a medallion exactly, but in my references, that's what it looks like to me. I don't know if you're picking up on anything.
William.
His name's Sean.
Okay.
So I have William.
Okay.
I don't know.
Steph, are you?
I already knew the names, so I'm not going to say anything because I'm reading the chat room. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't see that far. So.
Okay, sorry.
And the last caller keeps telling me that everything you're saying makes sense for him. So.
Oh. Okay. So we're still connected with Bernie.
Okay.
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 So whenever you guys are all set.
All right. Well, I feel like we were still connecting. I'm sorry I jumped in on
Oh
you,
no,
but for
I just
whatever
said
reason,
take it.
yeah.
No,
So-
and it was making sense to Bernie, and that's what.
Okay, we have to end the show, so we apologize, but both of these ladies offer private readings, so definitely get in touch with them if you
And
want
so does
further
Steph.
information. Okay. Hello.
Thank you for calling. All right, guys.
I don't know what happened.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, if you have any questions for Stephanie, Nicole, or myself, you can go to our Facebook, which is,
I was going to say something. I'm like, go ahead.
that's okay, which is Stephanie Burke on Facebook, Spirit Medium Tiffany on Facebook, and Necole Stephens, Reiki Master, Spirit Medium and Reiki Master
Yeah, I
on
think that's
Facebook.
the one.
So thank you guys so much, and I'm so glad that you guys are calling in. If we didn't get a chance to talk to you, please email us, contact us. Thank you very much, and we will see you on Tuesday. Have a good night, everybody.